Howdy, folks. For this week's episode, which is, I guess now we're up to episode 9, I'm going to revert back to discussing some basics. We've gone through some planning for hiring individuals and families, um, but the reality is you have to get there from a habit perspective in terms of actually having something to plan other than spending your cash. And if you think building financial health is challenging, well, it is. It's not mathematically or strategically complicated. Your brain's emotion, behaviors, decision making, these are the things that get in the way. So over the years, and this started well before I became a financial advisor, I've developed some rules about building financial health. Now, I call it health and not wealth because I think wealth is actually financial, spiritual, mental, and physical. So there's 4 components of wealth. The money is just part of it. So I'm going to call this financial health. Number 1 is super simple and really hard to do. Spend less than you make. Number 2, save first and spend the remainder, and you can spend the remainder gloriously on whatever you like. Number 3, never interrupt compounding. Your money has to work for you. You can't time the markets. You will hurt yourself if you do. Number 4, save more than you think you should by at least 10% and preferably 20% for your early years. At least, I mean, like the first 20 years. Number 5, maintain a no-purpose account that has probably for most of you at least 6 months worth of your spending. I personally like to put it into some sort of high-yielding instrument like treasury bonds right now. It needs to be super liquid. And if you have a highly concentrated investment of any kind in a business like I have done over the years, in a single stock, and I don't care whether it's Apple or Amazon or your companies where you're a senior executive and you know that it's going to grow forever, if you have a concentrated position like that, you might need to hold years worth of liquidity. Number 6, define your financial vision, purpose, intent, whatever you want to call it. Redefine this as your life changes. Maybe you want experiences now, or you prefer to create an expansive future. There's no right or wrong here. Number 7, understand that you are likely to live a long time. You are not average. If you were average, you wouldn't be listening to this or watching this. You can neither forecast how long you live nor be certain that your health will be there for you so that you can work as long as you might choose to. Number 8, ensure those things that are most valuable and that you can least afford to lose or replace, regardless of the probability of loss, because a loss is a loss. Typically, these are your income, your home, your business, and any large assets that you might have. And then last and probably least, your car. But recognize that a car can do a lot of damage and you might have a lot of liability resulting from that. Number 9, whatever investment strategy you choose, assuming that it's reasonably diversified, stick with it. And you need to stick with it when it feels like it's working the worst. That's when you're earning compounding credits in the future. Number 10, limit your debt if you can to the acquisition of assets that are likely to increase in value. Paying interest on something that's declining in value is painful. Number 11, if you get lucky, cash it in. You may never get lucky again. And don't mistake luck for skill. Number 12, work on your physical, emotional, and spiritual health. Your financial health won't be very valuable without these. Number 13, repeat this process regularly. I like to do it every year. but it's a process. Nothing is static, ever. I hope you find this useful. I'd love to hear your comments and feedback. I hope you have a fabulous week.